Welcome to the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's NBA on ESPN Saturday as we get set for the first of two meetings this season between the Chicago Bulls and the Golden State Warriors. All right, as this game gets underway, what's the key to success for Chicago here tonight?
You can't speak about Klay Thompson without mentioning Steph Curry, and likewise, you can't mention Steph Curry without talking about Klay Thompson. I see them as a tandem. Their play last year gives you pause to say, this is a special, special offensive backcourt.
Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. We've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
And misses his first shot tonight. To the rim, able to hit.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Durant against McDermott, and now he moves around the defender, dunks it hard.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Inside, and Robin Lopez with the bucket.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Curry from three-point territory. And Stephen Curry with the jumper. Puts it in. Oh, what a play! 2 points. The assist from... Quarter coming to an end. He'll just throw up the prayer. And that's it for the first quarter. The Bulls up by 5. We'll be right back with more basketball here on ESPN after this short break. So first quarter complete, about to begin quarter number 2. A little bit of a feeling out process.
Well, you're right, Mike. You know, sometimes you don't get a real good grasp on how the game's going to go, but it was well played by both teams. Close, competitive game.
Fires from three-point range. No good from downtown. Kevin Durant's 0 for 2 from outside. Jeff, we spoke earlier about Klay Thompson being underrated. Reminds you a little bit like Scottie Pippen playing under the shadow of Jordan, or James Worthy under the shadow of Magic.
Are you kidding, Mike? Did you just compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson? Is that what just happened here? Are you kidding me?
He's one of the best shooters we've ever seen. Why not?
Hey, message to Mike. They dominated over a long period of time. Stop the nonsense.
Jimmy Butler back with the Bulls. That was the #1 priority in the offseason. He has turned into as good a two-way player as there is on the perimeter.
What a year Jimmy Butler had, bouncing back from a subpar year the year before. The NBA's most improved player, and like you said, Mike, he did it at both ends of the floor. A terrific two-way player.
Chicago's leading Golden State by a score of 15-8. Wide open for 3. Durant the rebound. Durant against McDermott. To the basket. And Chicago's called for their first team foul. And Anderson Varejao will go to the line and shoot 2.
Hey, you can't allow easy baskets. You've got to foul these bad free throw shooters, put them to the line, and see if they can earn their points at the charity stripe.
Oops, missed the first one. Knocks down the second after he misses the first. McDermott for 2, lets it go, knocks it down.
For 2. The assist from number 17.
And the first half comes to an end. Chicago's up by 8. We'll be right back with more Saturday Night Basketball on ESPN after the break. And we're back at the United Center with a second half of this basketball game. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Chicago's got to be very happy with that first half. Now they've got to have that killer instinct, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. And this is what few NBA teams have. Very few NBA teams and players can continue to keep up a great level of intensity and concentration when they're playing with a lead. Don't ask me why, but it is a problem league-wide.
Goes out of bounds. Pau Gasol was a champion in Los Angeles, Jeff. He wants to be a champion in Chicago. He's been a nice fit for the Bulls.
So many people thought his career was on the downside when Chicago signed him a season ago. But he proved last year to be, along with Jimmy Butler, the 2 most important players on their roster. Pau Gasol really was good for the Bulls last year, and I expect him to be an excellent addition again this year.
The assist from number 17, Tony Douglas.
Thompson jump shot. Unable to convert from the three-point line.
You can't hit a grand slam in basketball. It's one possession at a time. You can't go for the home run swing. You've got to make it simple each possession and generate a quality shot.
There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. Anderson Varejao picks up his first personal of the night.
I really like when I see a team play smart offensive basketball. Get the ball to their great free throw shooter, get him in an aggressive attacking mode, create the contact, and get 2 free throws.
And Robin Lopez with 10 points. Chicago's leading Golden State by a score of 21-9. Curry jump shot. Won't go from outside the arc.
Poise and precision.
And he puts it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Number 3, Doug McDermott.
Durant from deep in the corner. Rebound snatched by Gasol. Puts it down.
The assist from
Time winding down. That'll do it for the quarter as he fires it up. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. Chicago's up by 16. We'll have more NBA action coming up for you right after this short break. fourth quarter set to begin. Things looking good. The opening minute's crucial right now here in the fourth.
Mike, you sound like a coach. That's exactly what the coaching staff is telling this team. Don't waste your possessions. Take care of business and do it right away.
Varejao on the drive. Goes to the goal. Can't hit. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
McDermott against Durant. Gasol from downtown with just one left on the shot clock.
3-point field goal.
Chicago's leading Golden State by a score of 28-11. Durant against McDermott. Curry jump shot. Nails it from downtown. Golden State's 3 for 11 from beyond the arc.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
Puts it up from downtown. Nails the three. He's got 12 points in this game.
I like the decision there. Rise up and shoot it. Made 3 from straight on.
Curry from downtown. Curry's three-pointer off the mark. Gasol against West. And time runs out. The final score is 31-14. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.